English vocabulary word of the day, grave. First, let's work on the pronunciation. GR sounds like in the words green and gray. And the letter A has the A sound, like in the words name, wave, and cave. Say the word after me. Grave. One meaning for the word grave is a place where an individual dead person is buried. An area with many graves can be called a graveyard or a cemetery. And the stone that marks a grave can be called a tombstone. The word grave can also be an adjective, describing something that's very serious, often with a connotation of sad or dangerous. For example, her injuries are very grave. This means her injuries are very serious, and she could die or have long-term problems from them. Another example is, he had a grave expression on his face. Again, it refers to a very serious and somewhat sad expression. There's an idiom, dig your own grave. This means to do something stupid that will make you responsible for your own destruction or disaster. For example, if your friend was expelled from school for dishonesty, you could say, well, he dug his own grave when he cheated on the test and then lied about it. This means he did the actions, cheating on the test and lying, that resulted in his own problem or his own disaster, so he dug his own grave. To learn a lot more words, take my Vocabulary Builder course. It has Level 1 and Level 2, each of which will teach you hundreds of new words. Click the link in the video to see some free samples. English vocabulary word of the day, toll, from espressoenglish.net. First, let's work on the pronunciation. The O in toll sounds like in the words know, so, roll, and told. Say the word after me. Toll. The word toll refers to a fee. That's an amount of money that you pay in order to drive on highways or bridges. The place where this money is collected is called a toll booth. In the picture on the left, you can see an old picture of a toll booth when the toll was just 10 cents. The picture on the right shows a modern toll area. Nowadays, you can pay the toll in cash, credit card, or with a special electronic device that stays on your car. Another expression you might hear is the death toll. That's the number of people who died in an attack or disaster. For example, the death toll from the earthquake is currently above 2,000. That means more than 2,000 people died in this disaster. We have another expression, take a toll on something. This means to cause damage or have a bad effect. For example, years of smoking have taken a toll on my health. That means my many years of smoking have damaged my health. The economic crisis is taking a toll on developing countries. Again, taking a toll means it's having a bad effect on those countries. So now you'll recognize the word toll when you hear it in English. If you'd like to learn even more words, take my Vocabulary Builder course, which will teach you hundreds of new vocabulary words. Click the links in the video to take some free sample lessons. English vocabulary word of the day, coach, from espressoenglish.net. First, let's work on the pronunciation. The letters OA simply have the sound of O, like in the words know, so, boat, and coat. The CH at the end sounds like in the words chair, witch, and match. Say the word after me. Coach. A coach is a person who trains athletes or teams. A coach can be a man or a woman. The word is the same. We can also describe someone with the specific sport that they help to teach or train. For example, a soccer coach, a baseball coach, etc. The word coach can also be used outside of sports as a general word for someone who helps train or teach you. A vocal coach teaches you how to sing better. A business coach helps a company improve. And a career coach helps you find the right job or career. Now, in the past, the word coach also referred to a carriage pulled by horses. In the picture, you can see a horse-drawn coach. But we don't really have many of this vehicle anymore. Nowadays, the word coach can be used for a bus designed for long-distance passenger transportation. A coach bus usually runs in between cities, different from the local buses that stay inside the city. Finally, the word coach also refers to the regular part of an airplane, which is not first class and not business class. Flying coach is usually the cheapest option. For example, we always fly coach to save money. This means we buy a ticket for a seat in the regular part of the airplane. Now you know all about the word coach, and if you'd like to continue your study of vocabulary, click the links in the video to take some free sample lessons from my Vocabulary Builder course. English vocabulary word of the day, iron, from espressoenglish.net. First, let's work on the pronunciation. The letter I sounds like in the words item, right, and nice. And the second syllable actually sounds like earn, iron. Iron has two syllables and the stress is on the first syllable, so it sounds like iron. Say it after me. Iron. Iron is a type of metal that's often used in construction. One thing about iron is that it can oxidize. The more common word for this process is rust. When iron rusts, it means the outside stops being shiny. It turns orange or yellow and gets kind of ugly. The word iron also refers to a type of home appliance that is used to remove the wrinkles. Wrinkles are lines from clothes and make the clothes flat and smooth. For example, I need to iron my shirt. The clothes are all freshly ironed. We have an expression, iron out the kinks, or iron out the problems, meaning to resolve or fix the problems or issues. For example, we finally ironed out the kinks in the software and it's ready to launch. One expression you might hear when talking about exercise is pump iron. This is an informal way to say lift weights, like in the picture. For example, he spends a lot of time pumping iron in the gym. Now you know 4 ways to use the word iron, and you can learn a lot more inside my Vocabulary Builder course, which will help you express yourself more fluently in English.